Hello guys, Dog here, and I'm playing Serena, a little indie horror game. Well, apparently it's a horror game. It's a point and click adventure type game, I think. I haven't played it yet, and I haven't seen it on YouTube, so I'm kind of curious after going in here.
When I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath.
What? Her face is blurred
Serena.
So I guess it's Serena.
This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting. It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us.
Okay.
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind.
Okay, yeah, seems fun. Oh, so you can move around. Okay, that's nice. Things to keep us tired, common sense, and other lovely fairy tales. Zombie space dinosaurs from the deep ate my family. What?
So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase.
Okay.
My life would have been
I want
much
to read this one
poorer
actually.
without all this.
Zombie space dinosaurs from the deep ate my family. So, zombie space dinosaurs eat Serena or what? Beta. Search for that. Okay. Can I go
The
back?
smell of old books is intoxicating.
What's up there?
What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla
The art
smell.
of drowning. Okay. Dream of snow. That seems normal.
We had such a wonderful time dining in this cabin. Serena loved to experiment with her cooking.
So one of
So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Can I look outside?
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as... I guess it's covered with grease and grime from cooking, mostly. There's probably nothing out there that I want to see, anyway. All the stuff I care about is... No, I don't want to leave right now.
Oh.
There's still something for me in here.
Okay.
She made this with her own hands. She was really good.
Okay. I'm actually liking
Something draws me to this trunk. We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but it's too painful. I want to, but not yet.
this. Come, love with peace in your hearts. Set nymph of these ice blue eyes. Right with me. Shed your mortal guise. Here is our mount, a snow-white mare. Come, oisons, to my gardens fair. In the land of youths, ply your art. Or shall be cycle of days, our sun and sky and rainbow ways. Wow, that's nice. Ooh, bad.
Our refuge from the world.
Let me
Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out.
Wow, seriously? Oh, that sucks for you, guy. Sucks for you.
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area. I've always loved the hazy The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. We used to keep a pitcher of water and a glass on this nightstand, but they're not here now. The furniture came with the
Look what I made, hun, in case we ever need to sweep something under the...
There are no monsters under...
See the pattern of yellow squares? It's from this rug I remembered from my nursery. I must have been like 3 or 4, but it always stuck with me.
Okay.
She is fairly religious.
The Bible.
Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the
So
woods.
Serena died probably. Or she became some sort of witch or demon.
Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it.
Yeah, probably.
We
It's a
all
girl,
have our
what do you expect?
skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect.
I think she has a bit of obsession with Serena. Let's see. I think I've seen everything, don't I? Something.
Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. Curious. The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was.
What
Or
was it?
is.
True friends
I just
stand
don't
by each
know
other
anymore.
through any adversity. Oh, what the fuck? Grudge girl.
I better stay. There's always a chance she might return.
No, she won't return. She's dead.
There's nothing for me out there.
So I just
I
have.
feel too restless to sleep right now. I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. It's deep into summer, so there's a
It's
few
just
hours
like
left
in this game.
until
You
it
have to
gets
keep
dark.
clicking stuff, and it will happen.
The sunlight is so bright here. In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect afternoon for us. There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb. Yes, blonde hair like sun ray. What's wrong with my memory? She also had a brush, but I can't see it anywhere. Nor some of her other personal items.
She moved
It's
out
just
of
a
the.
regular comb bought from a supermarket, new enough to still have all its teeth.
Okay.
Hers. I used it too, when shaving. There's only an outhouse, and for
Okay.
some reason, whoever erected the rickety thing didn't think to include wall-to-wall mirrors. So, this came in handy.
I actually like this game. It's nice voiceovers, and yeah.
Should I dust for fingerprints? I might if I were in a detective story.
Okay.
After all these years, it permanently smells of her and her perfume. The last thing I need now is to see myself in the mirror. I must look off. There's dust on this, too. It's everywhere.
What's in here?
They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders.
Oh.
And Serena's. I'm generally not fond of taking medication. I find it hard to believe ingesting a few chemicals will do me much good in the long run.
Oh, keys.
These keys are for the cabin and the car. If the keys are here, does she have her spare? I should probably stay here in case she doesn't. Did she even have her own spare?
Wait, what?
We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock next to the thing. No one comes here anyway. We did have a night prowler once who left a mark inside comme une évidence, Serena's favorite perfume.
Wait, so she's not here. Okay. Oh, money.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it.
Okay.
And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
I love you too, Serena. I
It's been
guess.
so long since I said her name out loud. I think that's the moment I fell in love with her. When she told me the soothing sound of her name.
Okay, not creepy at all. I've seen everything, right?
So glad to meet you. My name is Serena.
What? Hi, Serena.
There's a crack in this window from a tantrum she threw some time ago. It wasn't the only thing she threw. Not exactly perfect soundproofing.
Okay.
The sunlight can be confusing, oppressive, as if pregnant with some ill omen. Or is the stress finally catching up with me?
15 past 6.
The ticking begins to feel homey after a while. The first night was a nightmare, though. Time never mattered much to us while we were hiding from the rest of the world here, as long as we were together and happy.
Oh god, that's not... I feel kinda weird now. It's like...
This door has been creaking for years. I have this gut feeling that I shouldn't leave just yet. I can make out nothing through this window. There was a time long ago that all this disrepair felt oddly. All the windows are drafty, but like everything else, we just got used to it. We liked it, even.
Can I open one of these now?
Truth be told, sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship. Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I'm still wondering what this is. I'm just waiting for something to happen. It's
And no
like this
trap
stench just
door under
keeps-
there, just more creaky floor.
Alright, there's a trap floor under there. I'm sure of it.
We found this trunk big enough for a lifetime of mementos. We hated guns, so we never had any. We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years.
I'm just waiting. It's really starting to build up tension. And I'm getting kinda paranoid.
There are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head. I feel too restless to sleep right now.
Okay. Let's go there.
She always thought our relationship was a blessing. God, how I miss her.
Okay.
Curiously, we never brought many plants inside the cabin. We were surrounded by so many outside, I guess we were saturated by them. At least I was.
Beam catcher.
For some reason, light bulbs wouldn't last long in this lamp. I never looked into it. 2 days, 3 days tops, and bam, a brand new light bulb would burn out. Whenever her lamp didn't work, Serena would come by my side to read. A few moments later, she would lay her head down on my chest and fall asleep.
Aww, that's cute.
She used to keep magazines, paperback novels, usual stuff on these nightstands when we were staying here.
Let's go there.
Oh, it's a sex doll!